Thank you. As we fight against Iran and we lose brave men and women, we should reflect that the most powerful force we have in the United States is not our aircraft carrier groups, but the truth. And here we are engaged with Iran, and we have dramatically cut our broadcasting over the last year in the Farsi language to reach the people of Iran. And now we see that the pro-democracy groups that might exist in Iran don't exist in sufficient strength to be an alternative yet to this government, although we hope it emerges. So we have literally shot ourselves in the foot, thinking we need a new regime in Iran, and that would be a good thing. Whether it's appropriate for the U.S. to try to achieve that through force is another issue, but we stopped giving the Iranians the truth. A number of those who spoke here earlier took tiny, tiny expenditures and used that as an excuse for our dramatic cuts in providing the world the truth. It is said that the State Department provided $21,000 for drag show in Ecuador. Simply not true. There was a proposal. It didn't happen. If any of us is judged by the stupidity of some of the proposals that take place, I have many crazy things are proposed to me in my office, sometimes by a Republican colleague. Then there's this myth of $47,000 for a transgender opera. This was to support A's One, an opera written in the United States that happens to have a transgender protagonist. You would think that those who represent a percentage of the American population would be portrayed in American culture. And finally, the myth that the USAID provided $32,000 for a transgender comic book. There was, in fact, a series of comic books. One of them had a gay character, an LGBTQ person character. But even you put this all together and you say, why have we given up the most powerful or substantially cut back on the most powerful tool we have in the world? Because of expenditures that don't amount to 0.1% of what we were doing. Now, well, I'll ask our witness here. What is the total staff of those? What was the total staff of those broadcasting in Farsi and communicating in Farsi in 2024 versus 2025?
So I would have to refer you to USAGM.
I'm asking a numerical question. It is my time. I am reclaiming that time. Will you give me a numerical answer? If not, I'll go on.
I have to refer you to USAGM for personnel numbers, but I think it's very important to supplement the record because some of what's been said is misleading.
Well, then if the chairman grants you time, then you can say what you want. I only granted me five minutes. I've long advocated that we reach those in southern Pakistan in the Sindhi language. The Appropriations Committee has directed Voice of America to do that on occasion and provided funds for doing it. Pakistan is the only nuclear power that has had a military coup, and some would say that's dangerous. Do you agree that Sindhi language broadcasting is important, and are you doing anything about it?
So I'm not currently doing anything. VOA is running and AGM is running these entities. I do think that when we select which languages we broadcast in, we have to select them according to our security priorities, and I would engage in that analysis.
We are broadcasting, I believe, still in Greek.
Because of an injunction, Congressman.
What?
I think I could be misstating the procedural posture of litigation, but I think we're still engaging in some of those activities pursuant to an injunction that prevented us from reconfiguring. That may be,
but how you would ignore a language that is the second largest language in the only nuclear state that has had some elements of instability while broadcasting to stable countries in Europe surprises me. Administrations on both sides have given me 100 different excuses. Your administration is certainly different, and I hope that you will be broadcasting in the Sindhi language. Thank you.